do your best to speak fluent Jerry Jones or translate it. What does that mean? They're going all in. What does that mean?
Well,
he said that at the Senior Bowl they're going all in for next season. What does that mean?
I'm reminded of a notorious quote from Jerry Jones at his training camp press conference in July of 2012 that I probably won't say on your show, but I have said on mine.
Yes, sir.
It involves the word glory, a misuse of a term that includes the word glory, if you're not familiar with Jerry Jones. And then his former PR guy tried to save him by saying that the word that Jerry uttered is commonly used in the oil and gas exploration business. And Jerry says, well, that's news to me. So anyway, I don't know what all in means. I don't know what all in means, because if you're going all in, frankly, you're going after Bill Belichick now, because you've got the team. You just need the coach to get the most out of the team that you have put together. So, look, Rich, I love Jerry Jones. He's great for football. He's a great businessman. I really do wonder whether or not he's as obsessed with winning a Super Bowl as he claims to be, or whether he's just a very good carnival barker who knows how to get people interested in his team, talking about his team, excited about his team, regardless of whether or not his team delivers. It's about Cowboys, 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 Cowboys. I mean, think about it. They haven't been to an NFC Championship game since 1995, and they still are the most popular team in the National Football League each and every year. He is very skilled at keeping that team on the tip of everyone's tongue. Here we are talking about the Cowboys when there's no reason to talk about the Cowboys. They lost in the divisional round. There's no reason. We're not talking about the Browns. They lost that round too. We're talking about the Cowboys. We always talk about the Cowboys, and trying to figure out what Jerry Jones means when he says something is part of what we talk about. So if they were all in, Bill Belichick would be the head coach right now. They're all in when it comes to maximizing the brand and maximizing the money, and that's fine. But it's proper for us to point out that that's what's happening. It's really not a pursuit for the Lombardi Trophy.
Well, what I meant, I guess I'll push back a little bit there, that all in would mean, yes, Belichick would be all in maybe for the next 3-4 years to let him, bring his brand and style and coaching staff and everything in there and have that overlaid over the staff or the roster they already have, as opposed to running it back one more time with McCarthy and going all in, meaning we're not extending him. We're not extending Dak. We're going in the free agent market. We're going to trade draft choices for somebody else's stars, and we're going to figure out how to make it work cap-wise, like F all the picks, sort of like less need. Like that's kind of the all-in the way I was looking at it from him.
And you make a great point, and you mentioned Dak Prescott. It's possible, and they're never going to come out and tell us everything they talked about, everything they debated. We all know there's stuff that goes on behind the curtain, and they're not going to be as candid about it as they could be to help us understand what's happening. Dak Prescott's contract is a major problem for them this year. $59.4 million cap number. They've got to figure out a way to extend it, and he's got all the leverage. He just names his price, because all he has to say, Rich, is, nope, 59.4, like Bernie Mac in Bad Santa when he just sat there and said half. All he's got to say is 59.4, 59.4. He doesn't have to do anything, and he becomes a free agent in 2025. They can't tag him. They can't hold him in place. They need him to do a new deal. And I mention that because when the issue came up after they lost to the Packers about McCarthy's job status, Dak said, if he's on the hot seat, I should be too. And I just can't help but at least ponder the possibility that behind the scenes, Dak's made it clear, I don't want Bill Belichick. I don't want anybody but Mike McCarthy. And if you want me to sign a new contract, you'll go along with it. And there's a way you can do it artfully that isn't that blunt. But they need Prescott to be on board with whatever they eventually offer him, or they have to go forward all in with $59.4 million. 25% of the entire cap tied up in one guy.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.